my name is Shishti. I'm 21 years old and I'm addicted to surfing. I started surfing when I was 17 in Kovalam. There's a surf school called Kovalam Point, and I found a little article in the newspaper. It was very small, but I realized, once I saw it, I just had to go surfing. In India, we're always told not to go into the water. Nobody usually swims in the sea like how they do in other countries. We only usually go and we wet our legs in the water. So we've always had that fear towards surfing. The only people who ever go into the water are fishermen. In the beginning, the surf village, they did not accept surfing, but slowly once, a lot of people from abroad came and they started taking care of the village. People started cleaning up the village, and slowly the villagers, they decided, okay, surfing is bringing a good kind of view to the village, and they thought, okay, we should support the sport. So now even the fishermen, they support surfing. The surf school definitely made a different name for the entire village, because Kovalam always used to be known just as a fishing village, but now a lot of people call it the surfing village, and it's one of the most known surf spots in India. And the best thing about the surf school is the people, because when you think about fishermen, you think a very different view, but when you come here you realize that those fishermen are now surfers, and that's the best part. I was very scared to start surfing as a full-time thing. Everyone usually, they don't look at the surfing, but they mostly look at how, for a girl here, it's a very big deal. A lot of people said lots of things oh, you've become very tan, or your hair is very different, and your shoulders are becoming very broad. I guess only after I brought my friends here and I made them try it for themselves, only then they understood, okay, so this is why you do it. So I think when you see more people do it, you get more confidence. So if at least one girl is out in the water, at least another girl will say, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. So if 10 girls are in the water, maybe 20 girls will want to go. And I think that way we can try getting the village girls also. Because right now, even though they've grown up near the ocean, they're still told not to go. What's mostly changed in my life since I started surfing is how I look at the environment, how I look at the world. When you surf, you realize that you don't need much to make you happy. You don't need materialistic things, you don't need a big house, you don't need a big car. That's not what's gonna make you happy. It's just when you catch that one wave and you have that one surfboard and you have good health and you realize that's all you need. And what's really different right now is how I look at nature and how I really respect it, because we think that we are superior in this world, but in one day that's what it takes for nature to just show what it's capable of. So I have a lot of respect for the ocean and for nature as a whole. Is to go for the national competition, but after that I hope that I can show people that it's a sport after all. It's not just a hobby. You can take this seriously. It can be like football or like basketball, and slowly, like how in other countries they get sponsors, maybe I won't get sponsors, but maybe because I surf, maybe the next generation will surf, and maybe it'll grow in India as well. We get sponsorships, we get more competition, and the sport just creates this big community. To me means happiness. Maybe not every single day, because sometimes you're just terrified, but it just brings you back, because you're having a bad day, or you have a fight with somebody, or you're just in a bad mood, but you go to the water and everything's just gone. You don't even have to catch a wave, you can just sit there with your surfboard, and it just makes everything so much better.